Hi, my name is Andrew, but if you've been following my videos since I first started doing this, I normally go by my YouTube username, which is Rio Spectre. Anyway, I want to let everyone know, if in case you are new to my channel or if you've been following me, I started this channel about a year ago. And the thing is that in my first year I made about nearly 100 videos, and I was quite impressed. I was quite impressed with myself. And this year I've done quite a few, but not as many as I'd like to admit that I have had the time to do. And so, given my absence, you might ask the question, where have I been? To tell you the truth, as much as I've wanted to make videos and prepared to make many videos, and following up on Magic the Gathering and all the other good stuff that I love about it, I really haven't had time. I don't really want to go into too much detail about what it has been because it'll probably bore you and it will make, in your eyes and some people's eyes, it will kind of give you the bad idea or the bad habit of making excuses. Because although I've had a lot of shit go on in my life this last month and this time that I've been absent, I, I really don't know what to say that will make this sound super appealing. So with that being said, I'm not going to make any excuses. I've had a lot of shit in my life this last month and this time period where I really haven't had that many time to make videos. So, sorry. Anyway, since I've been gone, Magic has changed quite a bit. There's a whole new set out right now, Hour of Devastation. Or I guess it's not that new, it's been out for a while. But you may have been wondering, why was there no set review? Well, going back on the same subject I had before, I've been really busy. I've had not much time to make videos, and set reviews are a really grueling task for me. I actually did prepare the videos for the set review for Hour of Devastation, but the thing is that I didn't really have time to edit them down, do all my overlays, do all the good stuff that I normally do. And frankly, as much as I enjoy doing a set review and talking about cards, I really didn't feel like a whole lot of people were watching my previous ones, which is kind of weird because I see other set reviews online, and I really don't see much of a difference in a way, aside from the fact that they go over every card, but honestly, I feel like unless you're going to be drafting, there's no real reason to go over every single card. I mean, you know what a grizzly bear does, and you don't need to give you a whole essay about grizzly bears. My set reviews have always been for the long-term cards, and it's because I'm really big about constructed Magic. Regardless of the format, I like having an open pool of cards. It's not that I have anything against draft, I just don't do it for various reasons. I should probably make a separate video about why I don't draft and why I don't like to play sealed deck, even though some people just associate sealed and constructed to be very similar. I mean, the only similarity is it's the same game, but they are very different, and personally, I'm not a fan of draft. I'm not a fan of sealed decks. I have played both before in the past, and I've had both mixed outcomes. I've had times where I've done good at drafts, and I've had times where I've done bad at drafts. Like I said before, I'm likely going to stop set reviews, or at least go in very moderation. But the problem I just have is just, I put so much effort into them, and they don't get as many hits, and I'm kind of confused as to why. Anyway, with the absence of a set review, you may also be wondering the newest standard bannings, which I guess is more specifically the Aetherworks Marvel. I honestly haven't given a warm shit about standard. This format is absolutely dumpy, it's boring, it's not exciting. While there are some fantastic cards in the format right now, I think they would just be better in a modern or legacy environment. I think I'm going to make a video about my favorite standard format and why it is the best standard format that I've ever played, and why Wizards just can't look back on this format and see, wow, this format was fantastic, why don't we do this again? But anyway, this standard has just been absolutely atrocious just because of all the cards they just had to ban. I really feel like the problem is that they really just put a whole bunch of power on certain cards and don't really distribute it throughout the whole set. Now, another big deal that I guess you could say is a big stink of things is no hype videos concerning the future of Magic the Gathering. Honestly, I was going to make a video for this, but like my set review, I was kind of pressed for time. And yeah, but honestly, I'm happy. I'm excited about Xelon or Ixilon or whatever you want to call it, and all those dinosaurs and all that jazz. But I'm also really happy that Wizards finally got the message through their thick skulls to bring back a flippin' core set. Oh my god, I'm so relieved. This is exactly what I thought Magic should have been doing the last 2 or so years when the Origins fell off the map, or Origins was announced to be the last core set ever. You should have 2 sets that are released in the early winter and spring, core set in summer, and the next block in early fall and late winter. That makes sense. That makes some sense. I mean, you might have to balance it out a little bit. Maybe do it like January, March, June, September, November. That might make more sense because that way you will have a little more spacing. You don't have to just put something in December so that the next set comes out in January. But I feel like that's going to be a really awesome layout for the way they release sets. And that might actually, I know we recently had a twist for Standard lately, but either one thing's going to happen, it's either going to stay the same, we'll have this 5 sets a year thing, which would be awesome. I would love that. It's more cards for everybody. And, or addition, we may go back to going to 3 set blocks, which I'm not against either. But I'm not opposed to the 2 set blocks either. Although it would make block constructed formats a little bit more restrictive, I feel. Finally, another big stink that I want to talk about is what's up with no more FNM promos? Why the hell are you replacing promos with foil tokens? I mean, if people are going to FNM to get cards, I mean, when I play in tournaments, I play to get cards. Any tournament, you want to get cards. That's the big eye on the prize. You don't want to go to a tournament to win a token. I can, like, make a token out of, like, a tissue or something. I don't know. But the point is, this is just ridiculous. I feel like, as a player, we're getting robbed of something that could potentially be valuable and even be used. That just... that's just... it's disgusting. Why are you doing this, Wizards? This is the worst idea you've ever thought of. It's terrible because I remember when people were so hyped about all those cards, and even if it wasn't the most powerful card in the world, it was still a card that people would play. Sure, I think a lot of players at my local game stores have been kind of grouchy about the cards that have been designated to be FNM promos, but frankly, I just... it's disgusting why you think we would want a token over an actual card. And I've apparently heard online or through Wizards or even my community that the reason they're doing this is because a foil uncommon will bring more competitive players. I mean, come on, it's a competitive game. Someone is going to win and someone is going to lose. That's the way most games are. So if you just can't come to terms with, I guess you could say, winning or losing, you probably shouldn't play this game. It just frustrates me. Like, what is Wizards trying to prove to? Who is this supposed to appeal to? I don't even think casual players would want a token. If I were just a casual player, I mean, I would want more cards, but what am I going to do with a token? And therefore, I mean, what am I going to use that token for? I may not even need that token for anything. That's just completely lame. At least with a card, you can at least put it in some decks and use it. With a token, you're going to have to actually buy more cards to actually use the token, which I feel like is just silly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I know this has been kind of a ranty video, but honestly, I haven't really been in the best of moods because I've really wanted to make a lot more videos for all you guys watching at home, and I really haven't had that much time to do it, just because I'm a human being. As pitiful of an excuse as that is. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please like and subscribe. I know this is probably not a very likable video because it's me coming back, but I'm going to do my best to attempt to make more videos for all you guys. Most of the shit that I've been going through is finally over, so maybe I'll be able to get some videos done. Maybe I'll be able to talk about Standard and when it was good. Maybe I'll be able to talk about Hour of Devastation. Maybe I'll unbox some Hour of Devastation for you to make up for my lack of, I guess you could say, time that I've had. But anyway, I'm going to do my best to try and make more videos for you all, and I'm so sorry. I want to say thank you for all of those who subscribed to me and have been following me since the beginning. You're awesome. I want to say anyone who said this, I want to thank everyone who watched this video to the end. You're also awesome. And I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. You are also awesome. Thank you so much. My name is Rio Spectre, and I guess I'm back.